Nobody will show up yet. They're going to be either over at Stacy's or over at whatchamacallit, 70 Acres. She's going. Let me see. How do I put this? Oh, I can't put that there on that. That's right. That cannot go on there. Okay, I got to put that there because that won't go on there. So this is going to have to go right here. And, okay, so then here's my Caesars. Oops, sorry about that, little girls. Okay. I moved my mouse over here. Oh, look, there, I got people. I got people already. Holy smokes. Holy Hannah. Okay, good. Now, I'll push my computer back a little bit here and get rid of this dust thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what I was looking for. That goes in my telephone. Oh, that's my stylus. It was under the computer. Under the computer. That's why I couldn't find it. It's supposed to live right here in this here stylus. Okay, now. Uh-oh. There. Hi, Cynthia and Gail and Joyce. Oh, my word. And Michelle and Vanessa and Aaron. Holy Hannah. I wasn't expecting. And Jessica. Oh, yeah. That's what. Eat your supper, Gail. Just eat your supper. My goodness. Nancy and Katrine. Oh, my gosh, Katrine. Hello. Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited. I really wasn't expecting too many folks to come by because, whoops. Now, what did that do? Let me see. Go back up here. Look at where I went. Okay, no things. There. Now, we have, oh my goodness sakes, that's wonderful. That's like blunderful, not blunderful, but wonderful. Because tonight, I just got a notification that oh, Stacy is on. So she's on tonight. I picked Thursday thinking nobody goes on Thursdays. So I picked Thursdays as my night. But now I find that a lot of people go on Thursdays. But you know, I guess a lot of people go on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays too. 24 viewers. Holy schmackaroonies. And so I'm just going to stick to Thursday. I feel bad. I don't like to encroach on other people's territory, you know, while they're streaming, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, I am encroaching. But yeah, I'm a little early still. See, my clock says it's 8:52, and I usually go on at 9. So these are my supervisors right here. This one's name is Elizabeth, and this one's name is Susan. Look at their eyes. Aren't they cute? Susan just sent me these. She sent these to me. This one here, she said when she bought this one, didn't have a tail. So she had to build her a tail. So she built her a tail. That one's me. That's one Susan. Okay. Now, I was watching a video. I was watching Care Hart. I like her. I like her a lot. Care Hart is an awesome person. Now I'm just cutting me some scraps here. Now Care Hart was making some cluster tags. Now see, it doesn't take me but 2 seconds to just snag onto somebody else's idea. Now, it doesn't take me but 2 seconds. Oh, Jane sent me this envelope, but then I thought she did the artwork on it, but then she said, nope, somebody sent it and she recycled the envelope. So for that reason, I'm recycling it too. What the heck? I don't throw anything away. There is no sense in throwing things away. Okay, girls, you girls are going to have to sit over here so I don't stab you in the eye with the scissors. Okay, so I'm going to get these ready while I'm waiting for, just in case anybody else is going to like show up. I'm just making little cluster pieces. This is done on a bubble wrap bag, that artwork. Maybe I'll not use that tracking number, but maybe I will. I don't know. Let me leave it right there. And it's my address. We don't want to do that. Okay, we'll see what we do. Now, I was watching Care Hart. Now, that girl, her name fits her perfectly because that girl has got a caring heart. And I just love her. Oh my goodness, she's starting up a foundation where she actually teaches classes. She also, I'm not exactly sure about all she does, but she collects craft supplies and uses even her own craft supplies to make kits up that she sends off to disabled people. There's mostly disabled adults, but the way I understand it as well is she finds young people as well, and she gives classes. I believe I remember her saying that some of her classes that she does them where somebody allows her a little spot in a restaurant, and she uses that area, and she does her little groups, her little crafty groups. And I just think that is awesome. I love the idea so much. And so she's just getting that going. She's just getting that going. And whew, and oh, there's Lisa. Oh, see, once I start checking on my this thing right here, that's where everybody's chatting and talking. That is wonderful of her, Gail. I just think it's, yes, Disabled Artists Foundation. Yes. And she's collecting. And, you know, if any of you are the type that send out happy mails of such supplies, she would be happy to receive those supplies. She, like what she's doing right now is she using a lot of her own supplies to make these packets that she sends out, and also for the classes that she does. She uses her own supplies. So I know I want to support her as much as I can. And because to find people like that it's, you know, there's not that many. I mean, there is many that want to do it, but there's not many that are able to do it. So yeah, that is, oh my gosh, and there's Dai. Look at that. There is Dai there, Vanessa's there, Lisa. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my dear, dear, dear ladies. So anyhow, I just want to put a shout out for her. And in fact, I'll put her a link to her below so that you can, she's an absolutely wonderful, care-hearted, I mean, her, I don't know if Care Hart is her real name, or if it should be, though, if it's not. But anyhow, yes. But so anyhow, what she was doing tonight was she was making, or tonight, I don't know when she was doing it, but I was watching her video. I had like different ideas of what I was going to do tonight. I didn't know if I was going to work on one of my journals, or if I was just going to take a nap and call it a day. And so I then when I was watching hers, I said, you know, I'm going to just snatch her idea And I'm going to do that too, because I just want to. Pretty good reason, don't you think? And so what I'm going to do, though, she did hers with no thought, which she didn't want to overthink anything. And if she started overthinking, she would just quit that one and start another one. But I have a lot of different cards with different things on them. These cards are going to make the best tags. I found the best idea here. I have my Rascog cart here. Do you hear that? Thunder. We're going to have a storm here. Out there in the Gulf of Mexico, there's like weather going on out there. They say we're going to have a pretty sloppy Memorial Day weekend because of the weather out there in the Gulf of Mexico. Hey, children. Now, Bernie, you know that is Sammy's bed. Don't you get bossy. You're okay, Sammy. Sammy is an old lady, and you need to treat her with respect. Yes. Now you go in this corner over here and lay on your sweater. You got Daddy's sweater to lay on. These animals. Yeah, that was my tummy. Hi, Susan. See, there's Susan. That's who this one is. Susan. That's Susan. Do you see yourself, Susan? There you are. Yep. They're over here sitting on my computer being my supervisors. So anyhow, yeah, we're gonna have some weather this weekend. So the only thing I'm concerned about is oh, I wanted this side. Did I want that side or this side? I could use this side or this side. Well, anyway, sort of like that. So this isn't a real cool one, but it's good. And so here we can make a tag. And so as I was seeing my friend Care Hart, she was just taking, okay, I'm going to take, like, you're not supposed to think about this. You're supposed to just get, she was doing hers in 5s. So I'm just getting me some pieces of, This is called a, ooh. Ooh. Hi, Vanessa. Now, I'm hearing that thunder and it almost scares me because we have this one tree that's next door there by my daughter's house. And in another storm, a part of that tree come down. And if another part of the tree, oh, Care Hart's in the chat. Oh, there she is. Hi, Care. I stole this idea from your video. I have to admit, please do not have me arrested for scrap lifting. But I loved it. I loved watching your video. And so then I said, of course, mine isn't going to turn out like yours. But what I'm going to do is I got like some fabrics. I just don't have mine like already and organized like Care had hers. But let me see. Care, how is your weather down there? Are you having any of this weather yet at your house? Now, see, she's in southern, it's more south in Florida. So she's going to have a lousy weekend too, but it's perfect for naps. Actually, I like stormy weather. I really do. Just so long as it doesn't blow the trees down on my house. I don't want the trees blown down on my house. So I got different pieces of fabric. Oh, here's some denim. Oh, here's some purple. Oh, that's too big. I got to cut that up with smaller pieces. So because I just recently, in the last half an hour, watched this video, Actually, I think I have it paused right now. I don't think I finished watching it. A lot of times I put on a video and then I pause it, you know, because I can't watch it all at one time because I just get up and down and up and down and up and down. So I pause it and then do it later. But anyway, like here's a card. These come from Children's The Brighter Child. Oh, you know what I was thinking too? What I was thinking too is if I have a piece of paper, a piece of plain paper, or like I have some of these like little notepads that you get in the mail. Now you can take up just a piece of plain paper. This is what I'm doing. Just fold that in half, a piece of paper. I'm putting this on the back. That's going to be stapled to the back. Then I'm going to take a piece of fabric. And then I'm going to take a piece of paper. And then I'm going to take a piece of this painty paper. And I think I'm gonna stick to the corners. I'm gonna stick to the corners of my tags. And then I have my, right here in front of me next to the snake, my stapler. My stapler. Oh, there it is by the sewing machine. And then there it is. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now see this little piece of plain paper on the back? That's a journaling spot. And the front is a tag, voila. And then I can just get a piece of string, Well, I'll do that later. I'm going to just do like this way. Now, look at that. Aren't these cute little images on these cards? They're little like children's matching cards. I find them at the Goodwill store. And so then I'll make a little, you know what? Them corners aren't big enough. I'm just going to cut them by eyeball instead. That's better. Yeah, that's better. See, cutting them by eyeball. Okay. And then I'm going to give myself a little hole in there with my crop-a-diddly. And then I'm going to put my little piece of paper on the back. That's going to be the journaling spot. So that's going to be on the back of it. And then a little piece of fabric. Oh, you know what I should do? Maybe I could put 2 pieces of fabric. And this, I just love this painted paper. I think this is beautiful. Now, should I put another piece of paper? Heck yeah, buddy, why not? Okay. And then I'm looking for my stapler. Yeah, and it's right there in front of me. There you go. Look at that. Now, see, I just learned that from her. I learned this not 5 minutes. Well, it's been 10 minutes ago. But what an awesome tag that is. I just made 2 tags. Now, and then, oh, she put some words too, which these here words, these words, these came from the Dollar Tree. Good job, good job, good job. And here's a word, wonderful. So, and then you can put these words on there anywhere in the world that you want to. And then what I think I'm going to do is when I get my glue gun replaced, I'm going to use it, or I could, so Care was using those Zots, those sticky dots, and she was going to put buttons on hers. Well, I have these here, these little gems. Love them, love them, love them. Oh no, where's my phone? How come it says dead? How come it says black? Just a minute. Something went crazy with my phone. My phone is having a nervous breakdown. Okay, wait a minute here. This is 37% charge. Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay. So anyhow, Oh, Angela is there. Oh my goodness sakes. And yes, Jessica Rapp, two silver oranges. Oh. Look at these. Look at all these beautiful people. Oh my word in heaven. Now, the other day, and I don't know how it happened, but the other day, I look, a bicycle. You know what? I need this bicycle for my scavenger hunt book. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to put that over there. Oh, but here's another bicycle. I only need one. Okay, so I'm going to get this bicycle, and then I'm going to get this piece of paper. And oh, then I'm going to cut my corners, and I'm not going to worry about them being perfect. I'm just not even going to worry because I don't want to have to worry. I'll worry about the tree out in the yard. Make sure that it doesn't get blown over by the storm. The storm. Yes. Okay, so put a piece of fabric. See, you all probably can't see what I'm doing because of my chublioso hands. Okay. Jane, what did I say Jane was here? I don't know if Jane was here, but she might know who painted these envelopes because I know I got the envelope from Jane, but she said she didn't paint them. She said she got it painted and then she recycled. And that is what you do. You recycle. Every bit of this stuff is like recycled. Oh, you know, I'm gonna have to put two staples in this one because that one leg of the staple, my table wiggles. So I'm sorry if my table's wiggling, you know, if it, you know, it's like wiggling. Oh, you know what? Also, I have like a blue Jillian. Look at this. It's a wonderful trip. That will go on good for that there bicycle. Because whoever's riding that bicycle is having a wonderful trip. Now, let's see. Since I have lace, since I'm a lace peddler, I really need to use lace pieces too on these cards, on these tags. There's another one. Look at the octopus. It's not an octopus. It's octopi, I'm sure. An octopi. And so we're going to make the octopi into a tag. And you know, it's just so neat to have these tags already made. And then when you're putting together a junk journal, which I love my junk journals, then you just, oh, we have to have purple on this one because the octopi is purple. There we go. Put some of that there, put some of this disco here and disco there. And then we go to the discotheque. Let's just, yes, sir, Bob, we are cooking here. Now, Miss Care was doing 5 pieces on each one of hers. So she would count to 5, but counting to 5, that's too much work for me too. So you know what? See, when I do get my glue, when I get my glue gun thing, then these, look at, see, if you put a gem here, like this here, real, genuine diamond, you can put it up there if you want to, but I would just put it right on the thing, right on the, look at this, one of a kind. This octopi is going to be one of a kind. You know what I should do? Since I'm not in any hurry, just roll around, turn around, and get me this here ball of string. Get me this ball of string like this. Well, it's yarn. It's yarn. But I love yarns. Oh, they make such nice yarns these days. Such pretty, pretty, pretty yarns. And people can actually knit and crochet with them. But now I do know how to crochet some, and I do know how to knit some. Like I can make out of in my knitting, in my knitting, whatever I can do knitting, I can make a scarf. I can either make a short scarf or I can make a long scarf. That's as far as it goes in my knitting. I can't even tie a knot in this string. I did something. How did I do that? Got me. Well, it's good enough. It's good as snuff right there. And so every time I hear a thunder, I think, is that the crash of the tree? You know what happens? Because if that tree, we have this huge tree. It's huge. It's called an ear tree, an elephant ear tree. And that tree is huge. It's actually got 3 stumps to it. And here about a month or two ago, we had a storm and it took one of the trunks out. So the tree fell down in front of my daughter's house. So that's one of the trunks. There's still 2 trunks sticking up. One of them is leaning precariously near the house. So another nice, you know what I could probably do? Use this. Another nice good gust of wind could blow that on her house. Now, if that blows that on her house, it's definitely going to take it out. She has like a double wide mobile home, and if that wind knocks over that tree, I mean, it's going to take out her house. And then guess where she's going to live? I will have to move my stuff out of my craft areas and let my daughter move in, which I would. We would do it. We would do it just fine. See there, now it's got a string and it's got a gem. It's stuck on there with that double-sided tape. So there you go. There you go with that one. See how I make such a big fat mess? I don't know how in the world I can do that all by myself. But let's see. I got to get this tag out of here. But then I can use this tag. Oh, that's cool tag. I can use that tag on one of these. I learned that from Care Hart too. She was just using her everything. She was just using everything. She didn't care. She just stuck it in there. She cared. Of course she cared. I shouldn't say she didn't care. I don't like to ever say that I don't care because I do care. I care about everybody and everything, especially that tree right now. I'm really kind of caring about that tree. I might have a large family. Okay, see, now I can put this double-sided tape. I'll just put a wee bit of that on there. There. And then I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put, I'll just spill some of these. I've already got a mess, so what's the big deal if I make it any bigger? Oh, wait a minute. I got to look at the chat. See if anybody said anything important to me. Let me see. Thunder. Yes, Thunder. Nancy, Angela. I need Lizzie to show me how she does her journal covers, the fabric ones. I love them. Oh, gosh, yes. I'm working on them, actually, as we speak. Well, not this very second. But, and Scotty Allen is there. Yes, dear. I saw the video of the birth of Elizabeth. Yes, Susan. I should have made a video of the birth of these twins. Oh. I want the octopus. Octopus, please. Okay. Crafting. Danina, my girlfriend. Oh, righty then. Yep. I'm working. I just found this bicycle. That's from my book. I almost made a tag out of it, and I said, nope, I need that for my book. And Note Spinner is there. And Joyce Boring. Tanya, oh my gosh, she's there too. Yep, Save the Octopus for Susan Marie. Okay, I hear that one. And Judy Weaver. That's okay if you're not really late, Judy. I got a little early start there. Yeah, look at all of these beautiful people. Oh my gosh.
Ah, beautiful
And
people.
Papa says, hello, beautiful people. What do you do? Collecting dogs already?
It's 9:30.
Is it 9:30? Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was that late. Nancy, look at this. A good mess is a good craft. That's right, Care. Thank you. Aaron Morrison, did you get my postcard? You know what? I got 2 postcards. Where did I put them? I put them right over here in this pile. Right there in this here pile. Right there. I don't know who comes in here and piles things on top of my piles. Because I get beautiful piles, and then somehow my piles get more beautiful piles on top of them. Now, wait a minute. I have 2 postcards. Where'd they go? Hmm. Dang, I gotta move my ice water. My ice water right here. I really did want. Oh, that's right. I got some of these papers too. Um, um, um. Oh, I wonder if I put them in the bag with my. Oh no, I see them. I see them. I see them. I see them. There they are. Who? Now these ones I just got. No. I don't know, Aaron. Aaron, I think I got yours. I have to look. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. The Craft Gremlins. See? Mm-hmm. A medical diagnosis. You know, I thought that when I said the word, that piles at one time was a medical diagnosis. And when I just said it, that reminded me of that, but I wasn't going to say anything about that. But yeah, piles, they call it something else now. I don't know. Now here I got, oh, my nose just gave me an itch. This one came from Elaine Maher and Miss Australia. Look at this. She sent me the envelope. Look at there. Oh, I can look at that. I can use this back of this envelope too on my text. And then she sent me this envelope, and she made that one too. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Oh, and I just watched Care make a envelope, like a happy envelope waterfall. That's another one. You guys just need to go to Care's page and just watch all of her videos one after the other. It's amazing. She's got such good. You got some good stuff on there, Care. Yeah, I'll send people over there. And so this is what. Now she said her name was Elaine. Did I say? Where did I throw her envelope? Oh, right there. Elaine Maher, and she lives in Australia. She sent me 2 postcards, and this comes from Cronulla Beach, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. And this one comes from Cronulla as well, New South Wales, Australia. Boy, it just makes me want to go to the beach. Just makes me want to go to the beach. And she is Ms. Aussie Mum on YouTube. Now, I don't know if I have her on my list. MSAUSSIEMUM. Miss Aussie Mum on YouTube. I have got to look that up. Ms. Aussie Mum on YouTube. And so she sent me those too. But not only did she send me the postcards, she also sent me all of these stamps. If you can see these stamps, look, these are all Australia stamps. Look at them. Look at there. Look, it's got, these are so adorable. So now these stamps are also going to go on, oh my gosh, on my Australia page. Look at all them stamps. There's probably a dozen there or more. There's more. And then not only that, it keeps going on. And here she sent me an whoops, put this one over there, an ATC card. Do you see that? Look at that owl. It says cool. And down the side here, it says, what a hoot. And look at that hoot owl, the little hooty owl. And isn't that great? So she sent me a whole bunch of beauty right there. But these stamps are going to be perfect to go on my Australian page. I might go into that book a little bit later here in this here stream, as soon as I get bored with these things. So I'm gonna keep this right here because I think I'm gonna cut that apart tonight. And then this one here, when I got this one, I said, no return address. Has to come from Mars with aliens. And so I read this and it said New York on the postage there. And I said, but this here this stampage looks different. So I opened it up and I looked, and look at these postcards. These come from Annette Thyrion. She is in South Africa. Now, when I first decided I wanted to finish my book by the end of the year, I figured 50 states. I really didn't even think about round the world. I now have got postcards from so many different countries. And my book is it's going to be more than a book when I'm finished. Now here, this Hendrik Verwoerd Dam in Cape Providence. There's a dam. And that's the same dam in Cape Providence. And then this is a little girl sitting in the wildflowers. Isn't that a beautiful picture? It looks vintage too, doesn't it? Look at her sitting in the wildflowers. I bet whoever was the photographer was so happy to take that picture. And then here is again the dam. Is that the same picture of the same dam? No, it's a different one, but it's a dam as well over there in Hendrik Verdo. It's the Hendrik Verdo Dam in Cap Provincie. I know I slaughtered them words, but I'm doing the best I can. So I thank you so much for these postcards. I'm telling you that. See, now I need to put them in my book right now. See, I always right away I put them in my book so I don't lose them. And my book is getting thick. So I'm going to do that right now while I'm thinking of it, because you see how they got stuffed underneath my pile over there, my piles. Okay, so now, see, I put all the letters here for the states. So after the states, because I got a lot of the states. A lot of the states. Oh, I don't have a Wyoming. Anybody from Wyoming out there? I need a postcard. Okay, now, this one is Australia. This page is Australia, and these are Australia. Is that what I said? Yep. So these go in this page. See, so that's what I'm doing there. This is my New Zealand page. This is my Switzerland page. This is the Bahamas page. This is Finland? Yes, this is the Finland page. And this one is Portugal. That's a Portugal page. These are the pages I didn't think I would get. I didn't think so, no. And this one is Russia. Look at the Siberian tigers. This one is Japan, is it? Yes, this is from Hissa. That was Japan. Look at all of these. And then Washington, D.C. district. When I was writing the states, I didn't even think of Washington, D.C. Yeah. Oh, Nazareth. Who would have ever thought I would get cards from Nazareth? This, oh, Nazareth. Okay, that's my countries so far. Oh, which one was this one? Wait a minute. Wait, what did I say this was? See how long my mind is? Oh, this was Africa. Yeah, these are Africa. So that's a whole nother one, Africa. But I have, like, I started a few pages. I don't have any Alabama. I don't have an Alaska. Whoopsie daisies. Arizona, I have Arizona, but look at this. I'm gonna have to find a different way because I had put that one in there with that tape, with that washi tape, and that didn't work too good. And this one, I'm working on this one from Arkansas. And this one here, these ones I'm working on here. This is from I have a lot from California, but see how I'm putting them in like in a waterfall right here. And I still have all of these because some people sent me more than one. So they may not all go in there, but there'll be a lot in there. And then Colorado, got Colorado. Whoop, we don't have Connecticut yet. And, oh, we don't have Delaware. Oh, there's Florida. Let me see. Oh, yes. This is it, Aaron. You did send Florida. I did think that you did. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only you'd think Florida, I'd have 100. I got 5 from Florida. Delaware, nothing. Georgia, yep. I started on. Oh no, this is my Hawaii page, and I got some Hawaii. See, I got some Hawaii stuff going on that page already. Delaware. Oh, this is the Georgia page. Okay, no, I don't have no Georgia. And then this is Hawaii. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's Hawaii. Okay. And Idaho. I got some from Idaho. And then Illinois. This one was so cool. This was from April. She said she couldn't find a postcard, so she adjusted this one to work. I love it. I think it's great. And I have a couple of handmade postcards. So this is Idaho. Somebody in Idaho. I thought I had one from Idaho. From my lady that sent me the Idaho spuds. Oh man, I hope so. This is Iowa. Got to Iowa. Oops, I don't have Kansas. And this one is Kentucky. Kentucky, I think. Oh my goodness sakes. Donna sent me one from Kentucky. Oh, this one I don't have the name on it. Oh, I don't. Should have wrote the name on there. And this one's Louisiana. I don't have one from there either. And this is Maine. I got a moose. Moose from Maine. Why didn't I write the name on there? Oh. Oh. And Maryland, don't need one from. So there is a few I still need. Massachusetts. Robin Moran from Massachusetts. And then I have a Massachusetts little thing out of a magazine. That's going to go on there. And Michigan. I have a son in Michigan. You'd think he would have said Minnesota. I was born in Minnesota. Do you think I have a postcard from Minnesota? No, I don't. Don't have one from Mississippi either. See, here's one that was handmade from Missouri. Kelly Rickman, St. Louis, Missouri. It says right on there. I didn't think she was from Missouri, though. I thought she was over there beside. That's okay. It's from Kelly Rickman. And it says Missouri on the postage stamp right there. So I'm calling it Missouri. Tanya Bartlett from Missouri. Coolness. And Montana. Nothing. And then from Nebraska. I have Nebraska. No name. And then Nevada. Oh, we have a lot from Nevada. People go over there and try and win money. See, some people sent me postcards that they had, not necessarily from when they were where they were from. Now these ones are all from New Hampshire, and look at, you can see that they're old. So not all of these are signed because they were just sent to me as gifts. New Mexico, I've got New Mexico, and New York, where they're tapping the trees for syrup. Well, I sure am getting North Carolina. North Carolina. This one here, Mount Mitchell, Blue Ridge Mountains, North Carolina. And, ooh, I think, yeah, some of these should have had names. North Dakota, nobody lives up there, it's too cold. And Pennsylvania, no. And then here is, oh, Oregon. I understand it's Oregon and not Oregon. Okay, now I know it's getting boring. I love these. Pennsylvania, Amish. I love learning about the Amish and reading about the Amish. And I could live like the Amish and I could be just fine with it. There's some things about it I probably couldn't live with, but without electricity and I could do this. I could. And have the little cart that you ride in the buggy. Amish country. And these were all sent to me by the same person. Please let me have wrote it down. And I didn't. Darn it. Elizabeth Marie, you would think that you would have wrote down some names. Because now, after I want to start writing in this journal too, all of the people I know, like if you're from Pennsylvania, I want your name on this. You know, that kind of thing. This is Rhode Island. And this is from C. Sprague. C. Sprague. Hello. It says, hello from Rhode Island. This is our main street. Thanks for the videos, Cheryl. Okay, so that's Cheryl Sprague. She goes, P.S. I believe in unicorns. Look at that. That's amazing. Love it, Rhode Island. And this is this one here was sent to me by my son when he was in Fort Jackson, when he was in South Carolina in basic training. That was in 03, right after he graduated high school. Went from Fort Jackson to Texas to Iraq, and thank the good Lord he's home safe. Tracy Turner, Goose Creek, South Carolina. She sent me a South Carolina too. And this one, it says greetings from South Carolina and no signature. And so, but how wonderful. I mean, even if there's no signature, it's okay. South Dakota. And here's two homemade. Oh, Tennessee. So guess who that would be? Stacy and Kendra. Kendra and Stacy. Tennessee. Handmade cards. This is another handmade card. I enjoy your Mildred Vega. Texas. Lisa Conway from My Eclectic. There's Texas. There's her boyfriend right there. Last swing or something. And this one's from Lisa. Thanks, Lisa. And this one, I think, too. Lisa Conway. Yep. Look at that one. See, so I'm good in Texas there. But I'll take more. I'll take more. You know, I'm getting kind of greedy. Vermont. And then Virginia. This one, I'm not sure where I got this Virginia one. Now, some of these I just had. It looks like it's the inside of a church. But the weird thing is it kind of looks like there's a coffin up there in the front. Hopefully that's not a coffin. And then Susan, this was my very first one. Came from Seattle, Washington. That was Susan. Thank you, Susan. That was the first one I got. I didn't have to look at the back of that one. She says, did I hear you wanted a postcard from your subbies? Well, I did not find one from so many, thank goodness, but here's one from Seattle. Yes. And so, yeah, I have a lot of these little papers because I had a little school book that I cut out a lot of things from different states. And so, yeah, so that's what I got so far. Now that I've gotten off track, but at least I got my, but this is, I don't ever stay on track. So, my mind goes wishy-washy, swishy-swashy. So let me tie this shut. I got to tie this shut. The book was made for me from my friend Andy. You probably know her by Lottie Faith. And she just lives a couple towns down from me. So we got together one day and hung out. But she made this book not for this particular reason, but I'm using it for that particular reason. And I know it's going to be thick when I'm done. It's going to be a real gully washer when I'm done. This is amazing. I could probably, well, I don't know what I could do with it, but I'll do something. I'll put it under here right now. Now, where were we at when I was so rudely interrupted by myself? Well, that's right. I was why does my phone not want to stay on? I want it to stay on. Okay, so I was putting little ties on my, oh, you know what, too? I got these little tiny safety pins. They're like just little ones, just tiny, teensy weensy, teensy tiny. I'm feeling like I'm boring you people, you beautiful people, half out of your wits. Okay, and see, so then you can take one of these little tiny pins and just pin it to a piece of the fabric. Oh, wait, now I look at my screen and I don't see you. There I are. Okay, see? Now I put the little gem and then I just put that little safety pin right there. Put the little tie on there. Little piece of paper on the back to write on. I love it. And my screen is black again. My phone feels hot. Are you leaving, Susan? How dare you? How dare you? Okay. Carry little plaster. Oh, good. You're going to do a live tomorrow, Care? Okay. What time are you going to do your live tomorrow, Care? Okay. Care, what time? 11:30. Okay. 11:30. Okay. I'm going to be there at 11:30 tomorrow, Care. Carry baby, carry baby, carry, won't you come out tonight? Okay, now put a little pin on this little piece of lace. I just like to stick a little something there, only because I got a box full of those little pins, a box full that I should. Boy, it is hot in here. We're trying to save on our electricity bill. So we're trying to just use fans instead of like the air conditioner, although we do have an air conditioner window unit in our bedroom so that we can sleep good. And but we don't have, well, we have an air conditioner. See, our central air conditioner, it kind of bit the big one. It bit the big one. In other words, it's dead, 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 dead. And so, and we don't want to get it fixed. There we go, one of a kind. And that's the octopi. Now, here I got to put a string on this one. I only usually stay live for 2 hours, you guys. And my clock on the wall is wrong. Oh, I've only been on here 44 minutes. That's all? Wow. But so then you can go see real people once I get done here. But won't these be fun just to put right in pockets, you know? I can get my journal put together. I have pockets already made. And so then I can just add these to the pockets and it is like done. It's like done, 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 diddly. Yesterday we had a busy day. A busy day for me and my darling hubster. We went to see Jeffrey. Jeffrey is our grandson. He's 9 years old and he's in the 4th grade, and they had a play at the school. And the school play was about the solar system. I learned a lot about the solar system in their play. I'm not kidding you. That play was awesome to know that it was done by 4th graders. Isn't that wonderful, this one? So it was done by 4th graders. And I was I was mesmerized by watching these children. This school that he goes to, it's like a magnet school, they call it, and it is a school for the arts. And so they learn just a lot of things to do with the arts. And this class actually went on in his dance. What did I do with my husband moved to my cart when he was in here. And I seen him do it. Okay, now, all right. But anyhow, what was I saying? Yes, and it was awesome. That play was awesome. So then after the play, then we went, my daughter then, the mother of said child, took us out to dinner. So we ate. She took us out to dinner because it was said child's father's birthday. Now, I am so proud of these parents of this child, because these parents are divorced because they didn't like each other anymore. So they got divorced. But they keep Jeffrey centermost in their lives. They make sure neither one down talks the other. I mean, they are such good parents raising this child together apart. So Jeffrey doesn't even think about his parents being divorced. He just knows they don't live together, but that's okay. He's got things at both houses. And so I'm just so proud that they teach him that they are raising him together, even though they're apart. And so anyway, it was his birthday. So that's why we went out to dinner, to kind of celebrate his birthday and to eat, of course, any excuse to eat. And yep, that's what we did. We ate and it was delish. It was delish. Okay, and then that's not the end of the story. Well, then everybody went on their ways because Jeffrey had to go home and go to bed because he had school today. And And so then the hubster and I went to the, you know, that fancy store, the W store, Walmart. That's as fancy as it gets in my family. And so we went to the Walmart because we needed new sheets for our beds. We have twin beds, but we got them jammed together, you know, like a king size bed, but they're still twin beds. And so, and I use the up and down thing on my bed for the feet and the head and stuff, but he doesn't on his bed. So his stays flat, mine goes up and down. So we have to have separate sheets. But I've always had just one set of sheets, and I just wash them, put them back on. Well, they's getting a little tattered looking. So we said, we need to go buy us some new sheets for our beds. And so we did. We went and bought us some sheets. And so he picked his sheets out, and I picked my sheets out. I picked out trolls. I have troll sheets. I love them. And he picked out Spider-Man. So that's our new sheets. He's got Spider-Man. I've got trolls. Man, I slept so good last night with new sheets on the bed. Oh, I'm telling you. That was awesome. That was just awesome blossom. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one says, I love you. I'll put that right there because I just love everybody. See that? Oh, I didn't put a writing sheet on the back of that. Okay, I'll put that on there later. What the heck? Now, who are you talking to, Papa? The dog? Oh, it's little Zoe. She's not gone to bed yet. Look at that goat. Look at the goat. These are awesome cards, aren't they? And then we bought us another fan, too, because, see, we're doing the fan thing to save on the electric. We don't really, you know, we're old, though. We don't really need the electric all that much. We don't need the air conditioner. But, oh, but I don't save on dishwashing, though. I put them dishes right in that dishwasher. I don't care. And I ain't going to hang up clothes on the clothesline either. That's too much. That's too much work. That's clothesline's overrated. So I do use the dryer. So see, I'll just pick a piece of lace here. Oh, you know what? Here too. Here too. Look at this. Oh, for one thing, I need to get some of this. Let me just tear off a piece of this here paper out of the dictionary. Some old dictionary. One day that dictionary wasn't old, and somebody probably thought that was the best thing since sliced bread, but it's old now. Look at this. You know what this is? This is one of them pot scrubbers. And then since I don't scrub pots, because I just stick the dishes in the dishwasher whenever I have dishes. Look at that. That's kind of cool stuff. Let me put that on there. I'll put that on there. I'm just going to put it on there just like it's like I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm going to put this down here and then this on here. Okay. Oh, I wanted to put that piece of paper on the back for my note writing. Yeah, put that on the back. Put this here and this here, disco here and disco there, and then you do the discotheque. Now we will. Oh, there we go. See? Now look at that. Who would have ever? That kind of just fluffs up that stuff right there off of that pot scrubber. Now, isn't that a better thing to do with a pot scrubber other than scrubbing pots? Who wants to scrub pots? Put them suckers in the dishwasher. Now. Yeah, we bought a fan, and it's like a wind tunnel, boy. This sticker just had stuck to my arm, says lamp. So that's the one we're putting on there. See there? Now I got my paper. I can write a note on there. And oh, here's my string. Yeah, what else did I get? Oh, I had to put a care package together for my grandson. So I got him some things like my grandson, he's going to stay, well, he's got 3 more years that he's going to live at the Gray Bar Hotel. And he's doing okay there. He's doing okay at the Gray Bar Hotel. I mean, I'll tell you what, he's in the prison because he had a gun. He was actually trying to tell people he was going to shoot himself. I don't think he really would have shot himself. I think, well, no, he wouldn't have, because he didn't have no bullets for the gun. And but he was having a bad day. That was on Father's Day, last Father's Day. And so they put him in prison for having a gun. Oh, it's good water. So now, if he lived in Florida, there's a ball. If he lived in Florida, I've told you, some of you guys about this, but if he lived in Florida and did the same thing, they would have put him on a psychiatric hospital and got him some help. But he was like heartbroken really on Father's Day because he had just had a stillborn baby just like a few weeks before that. So he was really in a bad state of mind on Father's Day. And so he was threatening that he was just going to end it. And he wasn't going to really, but he did say he was. And and then neighbors called the police, and so of course the police went, and they said, "Do you have a gun?" He says, "Yeah." "Where's your gun?" He's in the bathroom. He said, "What were you going to do with your gun?" "Oh, did you have your gun in your hand?" He said, "Yes." He said, "What were you going to do with it?" He said, "I'm going to shoot myself." It's funny now. It wasn't funny then. And so they arrested him for possession of a weapon and of a firearm, and it didn't have, I guess it wasn't registered either. And he's in New York, so the gun laws in New York are, the gun laws in New York are quite stricter than they are here in Florida. And so, yeah, 4 years in prison was his sentence for having that gun. So, but anyhow, I went and got him. Y'all probably didn't need to know that, but I don't have any secrets, and it's just a thing, it's just a thing. He's 22, and he's getting good classes. That's one thing good though about New York prison system is that they do have. He's having. They take care of their inmates. Some of the guards can get a little bit mean and cranky, but not so much, not a lot. So, but I sent him a care package. I sent him stuff like, I sent him some, he wanted some like protein bars, and because when he first went in, he lost, because he's been in there almost a year. Father's Day will be a year. And he lost a lot of weight. Now he's trying to put his weight back on and stuff because he's thin. So I sent him protein bars and some trail mix and some candy bars too, and a lot of like beef jerky, summer sausage. And then I sent him deodorant and soap and shampoo. He needs that stuff out. Send him some paper and some more pencils. Hairbrush. Send him hairbrush. So I sent him because he needed like a cup, his own personal cup to drink out of, which I sent him another one before, but they wouldn't let him have it because it was 18 ounces. It can't be any more than 16 ounces. So I sent him another one. I sent him one that's 16 ounces. Okay, this one says, "Just do it." Oh, see, I didn't put that on the back again. That's okay. Some of them might not need to have one on the back. That's what I'll say. That's just how I'll put that. Look at this one. How cute these cards are. That's like an ant. Yeah, so I sent him a care package. I'm sure he'll be happy with that care package. And so it goes priority, so he'll get it. Well, actually, the prison gets it in 3 days, and then they give it to the inmates whenever they feel like it. Billy says, I commented on your live stream and you didn't say anything. Aria was yelling at the phone. Hi, Mina. Oh my gosh. See, I don't look at that. And now my son, my dearly beloved child, my youngest birthed child, my youngest birthed child was there. So if you saw William Brewer, that was my youngest birthed child. I hope he gave me a thumbs up. Billy, I hope you give me a thumbs up anyway, kiddo. Yeah. It's rough. Okay. See, I'm not good at keeping up with these the chat. I don't know why. Because see, I get like goofy and crazy and all those things that old people, because I'm like old, I'm like old. And if see, one day accidentally I had the chat right up on the computer screen and I don't know how I did it. I don't know how it got up there. It just did. And I've not had it do that since. So if it was up on the computer screen, I would be more apt to see it. I'm going to have to mess with that. And my little Aria. Aria is my granddaughter. She's 2 years old. Oh my gosh, that child. I love her. As big as the sky because the sky never ends. And yes, I do. I love her. As big as the sky. And she's 2 years old and she is so awesome. She is just so awesome. There is no kid in the world better than her. Well, in my opinion. Well, yeah, pretty close to that anyway. Ah! Oh, God, you skipped Dookie out of me. You skipped that Dookie out of me. I love you, darling. Well, you just startled me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get startled. I didn't get startled on purpose. I know you didn't mean to startle, but you know how I... Oh, scratch my back. Oh, yes, scratch my back. There, that's it. Oh, yeah, just scratch. Oh, he's scratching my back. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, yeah, right down the middle, right down the middle, right there. Oh, there you go. Are you going to do your Spider-Man sheets now?
Yep.
Okay. I'll be only up here for another hour or so. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Yeah, about an hour. You'll be asleep?
Maybe.
No, you won't, because you'll still be reading. I know you. Yeah, he'll still be reading. So, yeah, I haven't even been telling you what I'm doing because I just keep running my mouth. And I have a real bad habit of just running my mouth. I just talk and talk and talk. And I never say shut. I talk to myself. I talk to my dogs. I talk to the butterflies. Are you moving my cart away from me again? No, that's my Sammy. Okay. Now, that time I did put that there. I don't know where Zoe is, honey. Okay, so, I get discombobulated when I get, well, it doesn't take much to get me discombobulated. Put this pin on here. I could also hang a charm on the pin if I so chose to do that. But these will give me like a lot of little, like a lot of little tags to have and to hold from this day forward. I don't know, where do these things come from that I say sometimes? Now, put that there. Oh, look at there. See with this ant? All right, hugs and kisses. There we go. See? Hugs and kisses. And it's just a cluster of things. You don't even have to think about it. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not thinking. I'm not measuring. Okay, now I got to look at this again. Hi, Nancy. Oh, who you been cussing, Die? Oh, my goodness, there's Jane. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, they talk back. Everybody talks back to me, but they always talk nice to me. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. They talk nice to me. And, oh, man. Nancy. Note spinner. Lolly Cunningham. Cat. Jane. Oh, my word. Look at these people. I should just sit here and just watch the chat only. Just watch the chat and chat along. Nancy Wonderful. Oh, Nancy Waterfall. I thought it said Nancy Wonderful. Well, Nancy Wonderful would be a good name too. Well, I can see better when I wear my glasses, but I don't always wear them because I don't always can find them. I don't always can find them. Look at this little mouse. Yep, he's a mouse in a mouse house. He's a mouse. Now, where'd that hole puncher thing go? There we go. Now, let me see. I just do love this painted. It's even bubble wrapped. See, I could pull that bubble off of there, but no, I don't. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I want it on there. There, and I'm gonna put this on here like this, and then I'll get me another piece of paper like this, and then I'll put this on the back because that's going to be where I can write my little secret message. Or you know what I could do is I could put a pocket on the back and add, oh, this one's going to say whatever. Whatever. These are pretty cool, these little words you can get from the Dollar Tree. They got some pretty cool words. Cool words, cool words. And gonna take a sentimental journey. Okay, let's see. Elizabeth, don't get carried away there. Start running your mouth. Okay. Let's see. I hear that thunder. I hear the thunder. Thunder boomers, thunder boomers. Okay, let's see. Look at that. I think these are just the cat's meow. My trash can's overflowing down there. I throw something in the trash can and it just goes plop out on the floor. I guess that means I gotta clean it up. But it's on the floor. At least I know where it is. It's on the floor. I keep clicking this notification off of there and it keeps coming back. 72 viewers. I don't think I've ever had 72 viewers at one time and before in my whole entire life. And that's amazing because Stacy's on at the same time. Because see, if I wasn't here, I'd probably be over at Stacy's. And who's the other one that's on? 70 Acres. She's on right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that fits. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. She's on too. And those are two that I like to watch. But oh, I get another drink of water. You know, if days go by that I don't drink enough water, I can tell it. I'm telling you. Let me see here. I gotta look at something. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. I gotta see something. Um, hmm, humbug. Okay, now let me see. I gotta get a different card. So I've been using these ones. Let's see. I know I have some different. Do I have some different cards that are that big? I have playing cards. I have like, let me see. Well, I got some of the most awesome playing cards here. These are, all the backs look like this with the little paw prints. All the fronts are little bears. Different bears. I love these cards. I'll probably send a few out in Happy Mails because I'm going to do those envelope waterfalls like Care Hart does hers. And these would be fun to put in them, like these different kinds of cards. Yes, yes, sirree, they would be. You know, I could put like this on here, like this. Let that be the back of the card, and then make my tabs like this, and put, because I love these bears, but then I love bears. I love Care Bears. I used to collect, I used to collect, Care, no, just a minute. Boyd's Bears, Boyds, Boyd's. That's a brand name. It's collector's bear. That's when I was really young and stupid, because I could, all that money I spent on them bears, I could have been buying craft supplies with them instead of bears. But I got a lot of them. I probably hundreds of dollars worth of teddy bears. So I was telling my husband the other day, I said, you know, I think I'm ready to rehome my teddy bears. I've got so many, and they are just really dust collectors. There's some that I wouldn't part with because they've been gifts, you know. But the ones that I bought, like myself, I think I'm going to donate them to, we have a thrift shop that works alongside of a veterinarian that that is, it's called Paws, that they take care of animals at a lower price for people, and they raise money at the thrift store so that they can do spaying and neutering for people that can't afford to get it done. So I'm thinking that I'm going to donate my bears to them, and I'll make sure that they know, don't put them up on a shelf for 2 cents, because they're definitely worth more than that. And I'm hoping that they can make a pretty good profit with those, and so that they'll have money to be able to take care of those animals. And so I think I about decided I'm going to do that. Just get me a big old black trash bag and just start throwing them in there. I could probably, if I felt like it, I could probably um, sell them on eBay or something. But no, I think I'd rather donate them. I think I'd rather donate them. And the Paws thrift store right now is my place of choice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think they'll like them. I got some bunnies, mostly bears, but some bunnies. And somebody will love them. They still have their tags on them and everything. I've taken good care of them. Susan Hill. Sell them in your Etsy shop, then donate the money. If I sell them in my Etsy shop, love, I'd go buy craft supplies. Oh, yeah, that's how I am. It's easier for me to donate them and let them do the work because I'm a little bit on the lazy side. Little bit on the lazy side. But I do, just like right now, all I have up on my Etsy store is my scraps, like these scraps that I use, like these scraps, bags of scraps. So, scrap laces, scrap ribbons, just scraps of stuff. And I got those bags. There's a few of them. But now this morning I was putting together these. This is ruffled lace. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 different colors, and each one's a yard long. And so, but they're all 2 inches wide. It's ruffled lace. And so, yeah, that's going to go, it doesn't quite close up here. So I'll probably have them listed tomorrow. But I only got 5 packages of them. Then I'm going to hopefully get some more listed too. Look at these. I think these are just perfect. I love them teddy bears. I'm going to make a few with the teddy bears. And this is just all just junk. You don't have to go to the store and buy something. Even like the everything that I bought in here, it's been bought at the thrift shop. The cards, thrift shop. These cards are thrift shop. Everything's thrift shop bought or has been given to me as gifts. And like this scraps of fabric, and this is painted paper that was on an envelope where somebody sent me Happy Mail. Which I'm happy even if you don't send me Happy Mail. So don't think I have to have Happy Mail because I don't. And there we go. And so you can do, oh, I'm just going to put the word love right here. Love. There we go. See? Isn't that a pretty tag? And I love these. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, now, and see here, we don't have to worry if these tag corners are perfect. That's okay. They're just fine like that. And it doesn't matter if this circle punch hole is right in the middle, just as long as it's up there somewhere. And then you just chop you off a piece of string from somewhere, anywhere, just any kind of string, any kind of twine, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. And look at here. Now I got me another bear. He's the 5 of spades. The 5 of spades. And so I'm using this double-sided tape. I don't know what kind of tape it is because it doesn't have any label on it. So I'm just going to use some of that on there. But of course you can use glue. Any kind of glue will do. You don't have to get particular. You don't have to measure nothing. You just don't have to be particular. And then we'll just put him right there on the front of that tag. And he is just beautiful. That bear's got little glasses on him. So, oh, look, here's a little word that says yippee. I like that word. Yippee. Yip. Yippee. Okay, let's see. I was just looking because there was a ding. That means I have a message and I had to look to see. And it was a message. Let me see. Some of these I think red and purple goes together, like the red hat ladies. Like the red hat ladies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, get some. Let me get some paper here. Let me get this paper here. Let me just stack these on here and just make a cluster of things. Just a cluster of things and then a piece of paper. Oops, I spilled my pins. Oh, I forgot I was putting pins. See, my memory goes a little wonky sometimes, which is not bad, you know. It's not a bad thing to lose your memory because there's some things you just don't want to remember. Some things are just not important to remember. So yeah. So remembering, and that's why it's so good to do something like this with just put me another pin on there. Things like this that don't have no rules or anything, no measures or no nothing. So if your if your memory is anything like mine, then oh, Cheryl Johnson, Deborah Mayo. Hi, my love. Deborah Mayo. Oh, she is such a beautiful lady. I hope you're feeling well, Deborah. Poor Deborah. She's not been well. Oh, Janina hates to cook. I know that feeling. I'd rather go out to din din. Yep. My friend said the thing she likes to make best for dinner, reservations. What she likes to make for dinner is reservations. I agree with her. Reservations. I did my cooking. Man, in my day, I used to cook 3 meals a day, 3 meals a day for them rugrats I was raising and my dearly beloved. And man, I got over it. I really got over it. I still do cook. Tomorrow night I'm cooking lasagna. Why does this keep wanting to go black? Tomorrow night's lasagna. Tomorrow night's family night, so we're having lasagna. Let's see. I gotta make sure my children don't show up here, and then I miss them, and then they yell at me. My grandson got mad at me one night. I was trying to talk to you, and you never saw me. I'm sorry. Because, see, my mind just goes 90 miles an hour in the wrong direction. See there? Another tag. No thought to that one whatsoever. Soon is going to be our trip to Alabama. We're going to go. I told you about the trip to Alabama. That's going to be great. My granddaughter, they rented a mansion. And it is literally a mansion for 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 nights. 3 nights they'll be at the mansion. The wedding's going to be at the mansion. Cost them something like $3,500 to rent it for 3 nights. But oh, it's fancy. It's got a pool and everything. But we're staying there. That's where we're going to stay. In Livingston, Alabama. I'll go up there with my banjo. I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left. The weather, it was dry. Sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. Gone to Louisiana with the banjo on my knee. Had a dream the other night when everything was still. I thought I saw Susanna coming down the hill. Well, wheat cake was in her mouth. A tear was in her eye. Says I am coming from the south. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. Going to Louisiana with a banjo on my knee. So I'm not actually going to Louisiana. I'm going to Alabama. And I'm not going to bring a banjo either because I don't play a banjo. Now I can play an auto harp. I love my auto harp. One day I'll play my auto harp for you. But but then maybe I won't because I gotta tune it. Gotta find somebody who tunes those things. I just having trouble trying to tune that doggone thing. But I do like to play it. But then anybody can play it. Doesn't take any skill. No skill involved. You know what? I've always been a singer. I sing or I hum all the time. And my dear beloved brothers. I just love my brothers. A pain in the necks they are. But well, one of them's not a pain in the neck because he is in heaven. But the other ones are a pain in the neck still. And but I love them dearly. And but they said I should sing on the radio. And I thought they were giving me such a nice compliment because they told me I should sing on the radio. And then they said because then we can turn you off. You just gotta love them. You just gotta love them. You just gotta love them because it's illegal to kill them. So yeah, and then we can turn you off. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, let's see. Where are we going here now? Where are we going? Oh, that doesn't really. I need to cut part of this. Where'd them scissors go? Oh, here they are. Just go like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now. Now then. So now I don't hear any thunder. I'll have to watch the 11 o'clock news and see what the storm is doing out there. Because I don't worry about being it bad. I don't think it's going to be like real bad or anything. It's like it's not even a tropical depression. Maybe it's a tropical depression. I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch enough of the news to know because I guess it starts like a tropical depression, then it goes into a tropical storm, and then it goes to a hurricane, and then it starts some cat things. You know, you just think about a cat 1, cat 2, cat 3, you know, and the big cats, you know, we don't want no big cats. But we've been pretty good and lucky with these storms. They haven't been real bad. But boy, it's sure. Hurricane season starts June 1st and goes on till November. So the worst part usually being around in August. So hopefully we don't have them this year. And if we do, hopefully they're not really bad. Now this one says together for E. Oh, we don't know what that means, but we'll put that on there anyway. Down in the valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Hear the wind blow, dear. Hear the wind blow. Hang your head over. Hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine. Violets love dew. Angels in heaven know I love you. Know I love you Oh dear, know I love you. Angels in heaven know I love you. Writing this letter containing 3 lines. Answer my question. Would you be mine? Would you be mine, dear? Would you be mine? Answer my question. Would you be mine? Down in the valley, valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow, hear the wind blow, dear, hear the wind blow. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow. I like them old songs like that. Old songs, like, old, like old. I don't know how to sing the new songs. I just know how to sing old songs. Some people say that you're not allowed to sing on YouTube's. I don't care. I don't care. If they put me in jail for singing on YouTube's, well, hey, they'll have to feed me and give me a cell big enough to hold all my craft supplies. That's what they'll have to do. So I sing anyway. Yeah. I don't follow the rules. I've never followed rules. I'm just not very good at that. Not very good at following rules. So, okay, let's see if anybody told me to shut up. Which I won't, but oh, is Janie in here? My Janie? Oh, yes, she is. Jane. Jane is in here. Let's Make a Mess Today is in here. Holy smokes, you guys. Holy smokes. Carolyn Arnett, Patricia Stubbs, Rain Girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's great. I was just talking about you, Jane, because see, this here paper that I'm using on my clusters is actually out of an envelope that you sent me, and I thought you painted it, but you told me somebody else painted it and you were just recycling it. So I don't know who made it, but I'm using it in my clusters here. In my clusters because I want to. That's why. Because I want to. Because they're pretty. Do you remember who painted it, my love? Who painted the envelope? Who painted the envelope? Who painted the envelope? Oh, this one says dream. 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 Oh, I can't get up that high. Dream. Dream. I used to sing a real high soprano. A high soprano. High. Way up there in the sky. The soprano. But I can't anymore. I can sing like one octave and barely can I do that. If I had a hot glue gun to put these on, they'd probably work better, but they are working okay with this sticky tape. They seem to be holding on nice and strong. That one's pretty, see? I love these teddy bear cards. See, I didn't staple a piece of paper on the back of that one either. So I'll just fold me a piece of paper right in half in two, fold it right half in two, and then I will just put a piece of tape on it. You see, I could just do it this way. There's no rules, no directions to follow. Just make them as you go. Make them as you go. And there you go. Now you have writing space on the back of your tag. You can write a whole letter, as long as it's a short letter. And there you go. I think it's beautiful. Gosh, this stuff just sticks to my elbows. Just sticks to my elbows. My egg blows. Now, I've made pretty many little beautiful cards. See, oh, look at that little big. I love these cards. I mean, just, just give me children's toys and life will be good. Just give me children's stuff. Because I am definitely going through my second childhood. Me and the hubster both. The hubster's not bad as I am. He's a little bit more refined. But there is nothing refined about me. Never has been, never will be. I am just who I am. And I wear my unicorn horn out in public. And and then I talk serious to people, and people just look at me like I've got two heads, which I do. I got my head, my unicorn head. But yeah, that's my life. My life's goal is to be happy. To be happy. And there's a lot of people that are not happy, and it's like they look for things to be not happy about. And I don't know why they want to do that. I don't know why. Why you want to be unhappy? Why you want to be an old grouch? Just don't be a grouch. If you feel crummy, just go buy you a box of Cracker Jacks. Eat them. They'll make you happy. They'll make you happy, and then you get the prize inside. Not like used to. Used to, we'd get real good prizes inside the Cracker Jacks. Now, if you got those prizes that used to come in the Cracker Jacks in the olden days, they're worth like money now. Right now, you could be rich if you had some of them toys. Rich, you could. Cheryl Johnson, thank you. Oh my gosh, Cheryl Johnson. Cheryl Johnson, I love you. Oh, thank you for that tip. Oh my gosh. That is just beautiful. That is just wonderful. That is just, oh, thank you so much. I can go get me some more stamps. Stamps are expensive nowadays, but now I got money to stamps. I can go buy more stamps. So I can send out my happy mails, because now that I got this idea for these envelope things from Care Hart, that I stole her idea. I was just on like a marathon watching on Care's channel. And man, she's got some neat ideas. I mean, neat ideas. I mean, stuff that you don't have to go to the art store and go buy all this fanciness. You don't need it. You don't need to. And then you can. And so, but I love her waterfall envelope thingy. And then you just fill up them envelopes with fun things to send off as happy mail. See, now as I put this down here like this, people can still peek underneath. They can peek underneath to see the whole card. And that is what is good about life. If you can peek underneath. Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm telling you. Lord have mercy. Sometimes, I've been reading a lot of books about spirits and stuff. It's how your spirit lives on, or lives before you and then lives on. And so I read these books because I'm interested. This stuff really interests me now that I'm like old. And sometimes I wonder where my spirit has been before it came to me. I don't know if it was actually, if I might have been like a monkey. No, I couldn't, because I don't like, I don't eat a lot of bananas, but I love banana flavor and I love peanuts. So yeah, maybe I was a monkey. My spirit, not that I was a monkey, but my spirit could have been a monkey in a monkey. I don't want to confuse you or think I'm losing my ever-loving mind, but it is more than interesting when the stuff that I'm reading. And how do we know which one is correct? So I believe everything I read because I just believe it all. Believe it or not. Went to Ripley's Believe It or Not museum one time. Over there, it's in St. Augustine on the other side of the state. You ever been there, Care? In St. Augustine? You probably have. And you seem to be the type that's probably been in St. Augustine. But there's a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. And man, that is really a cool museum. But then I love any kind of a museum. Any kind of a museum. It's a wonderful day, it says on this sticker. Will it fit in here? Yes, right here. It's a wonderful day. There you go. You know that little piggy on the back. He's just a little piggy. I'll name him Tiny Tim. I'll put him in the bathtub and I'll teach him how to swim. He'll drink up all the water. He'll eat up all the soap. The next day he will wake up with some bubbles in his throat. His mama will call the doctor. His mama will call the nurse. His mama will call the lady with the alligator purse. Yeah, something like that. There we go. It's a wonderful day. See that? And that is a tag that people will look at. They'll say, this is so cute. They'll say, wow, that is a cute tag. I got a pretty good stock, a bunch of tags over there. There's a car key. It might be the famous key that opens the magic box. You never know. You just never know. Oh, why does that one do that? My okay, so now I can go this way. Janie give up, she's not looking. Wait a minute, what'd you say, Janie? Just a minute, I'm trying to. Pauline Whitehead painted the, oh, Pauline Whitehead painted the envelope. See, that's why I should watch the chat. Pauline, you painted the envelope. Huh. See, that's it. See, it ended up down at my house. And it's not going to get recycled again. Well, it is getting recycled into my tags. I loved it. And I was telling Janie, I said, because I sent her a message, I told her that I just loved the envelope. And she said she didn't paint it. And so, yeah, and I think she did tell me that, but I forgot it because my mind doesn't work that way. My mind is not very memorable. Marcel Harding, yes, I've been to your channel. Yes, I've been there and watched a few of your videos. Where's your wrench? That I ding dong it. I know, and I told you I was going to send you a wrench, but see, I can't do it here from my phone. If I was on, see, I had the chat on the computer the other day, but the waterfall envelope origin. Okay, I'll figure that all out. Lizzie, you message me. I'll help you get your chat up. Okay, Danina, we'll do that. See, the only way these other folks has got a wrench is because I looked at I put the wrenches, I put them on there, watching it over again, like rewatching the oh, look how cute. This is cute. This bear's out golfing. I was rewatching it and I was able to add because when I rewatch it, then the chat is right up there. But see, right now, all I see on my computer screen is my big fat mess. I can see from here to here, 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 here. But I can't see my chat. My chat's over here on the telephone. And then I have to turn my head. Oh, and then I move my phone and everything goes cattywampus. Jane is a permanent wrench. Yes, I see Jane every time I see Jane on a live stream. She's got a wrench in her hand. I think she's a mechanic. I think she's secretly a mechanic. She's always turning them wrenches. So next time I have trouble with my car, I'm bringing it to her to fix. Oh, that's right. I don't have a car. Oh, that's right. I don't drive. I used to drive. But I never did drive very much. And you know what's really weird too? Let me tell you this one. I gotta quit shaking this table. I gotta figure out why this table shakes so much. Probably because this leg is broken. But this is a true story. I never see where we live, the main street that kind of goes all the way down the east side, I mean the west side of Florida is Highway 19. And we're only like, maybe 4 miles away from Highway 19. But I never drove on Highway 19. I never made any left-hand turns. If I had to go somewhere, if I had like an appointment up in Brooksville, up in the next town, because at the time everything was in Brooksville, I would start like 3 days ahead of time, making my plans of which way I'm going to go and all this stuff, because I wasn't a good driver. I mean, I was a good driver. I never got a ticket or not. Well, one time I almost got a ticket. Well, 2 times I almost got a ticket. But both times I got out of it because of, see, one time I was going down one of our streets and I was going too fast. And so the guy that stopped me, he said, I told him it was because of the radio, because the song was making me tap my foot on the gas. And so he's looking at my license and stuff, and he says, do you have a daughter named Jennifer? I said, that just depends. What do you know? And he said, I was just wondering. And I said, well, yes, I do. He says, well, Mrs. Brewer, I'm going to let you go this time. I just love your daughter. And he says, but now don't you let me catch you going too fast. Now, and I never went too fast. I mean, I must have been going too fast then. And for some reason, he thought I was. I don't know. But I got out of it that time. And then one other time I got pulled over when I had went to go pick my other daughter up. I picked her up from work and I was bringing her home. And it was like late at night. It was late at night. And there was no cars on the road, nothing. Because she got off work like at 2 o'clock. And so, and then there comes them flashing lights up behind me. So I turned right up my little road where I live. And then he pulled right in after me. I said, oh no. And so what I did at that time was I glided through a stop sign, which I told him, I said, well, there was nothing coming and your lights are way down the road. I didn't even see you. And but I was at the time though, I like instantly started crying and I'm trying to find my license and my registration, all that stuff they want to see, your shoe size, receipt from the, I don't know, they want to see everything. And I was having trouble finding it because it was dark and he's shining his light in there. And my daughter, who I had just picked up, she says, Mom, you got to calm down. You're going to have another heart attack. Well, I never had the first heart attack. But that's what my daughter said to me. Very calmly, she told me to calm down because I was going to have another heart attack. Well, apparently the nice little police person took her at her word and thought I was going to have another heart attack. And so he says, well, just, it was Easter Eve. He says, you'll have a nice Easter. And just remember that you got to come to a complete stop, even if nobody's coming. So I got out of that one too. That's the only 2 times I was ever pulled over. Didn't get no ticket. But I never did like driving. Oh, but as I was saying, this is where my story was coming from. Going to my story. And so I drove for quite a few years, but very little. I didn't drive a lot. I only started driving like after my children started going to elementary school. And then if somebody was to call and if the school was calling and said, your child is sick, you got to come pick it up. Yeah, my children are it. But I'd have to call somebody. Can you bring me to the school? I got to go pick up so-and-so sick. And I did not like doing that because I also do not like having to ask people for help. And so that's when I decided I have got to learn to drive because I got to do this. And so that's basically what I did. I learned myself to drive, got my driving license, and I was able to go pick up my own children. And but I was never comfortable driving, so as I got this stuff, anxiety. I don't know if you understand anxiety, but I get some anxiety sometimes. And and you know what scares the pudding out of me? Scares the pudding out of me is like being right up next to a semi truck. Ooh, my heart beats. I go into a panic attack. It's just horrible. The big old trucks. I don't like them big old trucks. Oh, that's not where my story was going. Holy smokes. My story wasn't going there. Okay, but anyway, I never drove on Highway 19. I kept my butt off of that road. For love nor money, I wasn't going to go on that road. Well, my first husband, my dearest first husband, whom I love dearly still, but I miss him because he's in heaven and he's an angel. But he comes and visits me. His spirit comes to see me and sits on the side of the bed, and I can smell his cigarettes when he comes. Still smoking them. Well, I told him he needs to quit smoking. It's going to kill him. But anyway, he passed away when he was only like 54 years old because he had the early onset Alzheimer's disease. So he got to be an early angel. He's an early angel. But there was this, back to the driving part. There was, after he passed away, I didn't even like to be home. I just didn't like to be home. I didn't want to be in my house. I didn't want to be out of my house. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be anywhere. I was a little bit confused, and grief I wasn't handling. And so then there was one night I went out just driving. I just was driving, which was weird because I didn't like driving. And I drove. I decided I wanted to go down to Hudson Beach. I wanted to go to the beach. It was late at night, but they've got like a open air restaurant there, and they always have like 50s and 60s music and stuff playing out there. And so I said, I am just going to go down to that beach. And I drove on Highway 19 to get there. That was the very first time. And that was like, oh, maybe 2 weeks after my husband died. And and then when I got home, my daughter and my son, they were sitting at the dining room table and they were playing a board game. I said, you guys, guess where I just went? Well, they couldn't guess, They knew I'm happy nuts, I swear, I don't. But they says, where did you go? I said, I just drove on Highway 19. And my son, who was 11 years old at the time, he goes, see, Dad left you his courage. That's what he said. Dad left you his courage. And he said that without even looking at me. He just said it so matter of factly. And I think he did. I think he did leave me his courage. I don't think I'm wrong. I think that there staple didn't go in there very good. I think he left me his courage. And so I've had a lot more courage. Although now and then I still drove for, I don't know, after he passed, and I still drove for another 10, 12 years. And I went pretty far too, because I went back to school, and that was down in Newport Richey, which was like I had to drive like 20 miles on 19 to get there on that hellacious road. And so I went back to school down there, and I drove myself to school. And so it was all good. I could do it. But then after a while, this anxiety just started getting like nuts. And well, I had retired early from work because of some medical issues. I did not want to. When I did not want to retire because I loved my job. And so I sort of went into a depression then, and then that anxiety and stuff. And then finally I just got, I'm still scared to be on the road. I could just stay home. I could just stay home 24/7 every day. But I know I have to get out of the house and do things. I have to do things, so I might just run in my mouth too much again. Jeez, I am, and my phone's black. Jeez. Jeez, McCreezema. Just a minute. I could put this. Did I look over to my phone, and there it is. Black is the ace of spades. And then let's see. Then I can't see this chat. Now I gotta look at the chat again. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Whoa. 80 viewers? Holy Hannah. I would never have guessed it. 80 viewers. You ladies and gents. I know I've seen at least one. Yes, Azure. She did not like driving on 19 either. And I'm sure that that 19 probably goes right through where Care lives too. Yes. So, yep, it does take courage, Gail, to be on YouTube. There was one time I did not have that courage, period. I could barely talk to a stranger, barely. I had no self-confidence at one time. I mean, it was none. But lately, everything I read more, I learn more. I kind of lived in a cave. I lived under a rock. I had tunnel vision. I never could I think out of the box. And never could I do like a craft that didn't have directions, because I would be afraid of doing it wrong. And when I started really paying attention to like the YouTube videos and learning things and listening to other people on the videos and stuff, I really started understanding more about myself. And then I started reading books by Louise Hay. Now those I've only been reading them for about a year, but different self-help kind of books. And yes, I went to therapy for a while. I had some issues I had to iron out, and I had to quit blaming myself for things. There's a lot of things I had to undo and redo. Not even redo, just undo things that were, I don't know, that were putting roadblocks right there in front of every place I went, roadblocks. And so, so yes, I have come a long way, and I'm telling you, if I can do this, if you had known me, say, 20 years ago, I mean, I was happy. I can't say I wasn't happy because I was. I was happy doing exactly what I was doing, being a wife and a mother. I was happy, you know, but I was so self-conscious. I did what other people thought I should do. I knew I was loved by my husband and my children. You know, that was all good and I loved them. But boy, stepping outside of that safe circle was near about impossible for me. That was like my safety circle. And that's where I stayed. And and I'm so happy now. So I mean, I'm just as happy. I don't know how to describe it really, but I just feel so free. I feel so free from the restraints of myself because I didn't feel like I deserved. And but I'm over that, and I'm so happy that I'm over that. I'm a happy person. I everything everything makes me happy. I mean, you know, there are sad things that happens to us in our lives, and and that will always be. But we don't have to make those unhappy moments rule our entire being. Do you see how many tags I just made this evening while I was running my mouth like a crazy woman? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I made 16 tags. And you know, and I love the size of these. Now you can get, now if you have a thrift shop or something around you and you see, and you don't even have to find these kind of tags, just cut pages. I mean, even if you just cut pages out of a magazine and glue them together, glue 3 or 4 pages together to make them of a heavier weight. And then just, this is just clusters of anything without even any thought, just clusters. Pin some pins on, I glued some stones on some of them. I could go back and put a flower here and there. Um, Kara was going to put some buttons on hers and just whatever you find. I love the thrift shops because at the thrift shop that I go to, always any deck of cards is 20 cents. And so I always look where they have the cards because I love using cards for different things. And look at all of these. Look how beautiful they are. And so, but oh my goodness, yes. Let's see. There's so many. Rainbow loves my personality. Wow, thank you, darling. And Laurel is there. Oh, resetting. Yes, Vicky, that's it. Resetting ourselves. Yep. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. I bet if she held that red and white strip up, it would focus. Is things not focusing? I have the automatic focus turned off. So I hope it's not blurry for you guys. Yes, you're right, Gail. We do evolve. We do evolve. I think as we're younger, and even if you look at the younger generation today, they're always wanting to look better. They're wanting to be thinner or maybe a little heavier, or maybe they want their hair to be a different. Well, I got my hair purple, but you know, I think when you're younger too, you want to fit right in, I guess too. And I don't, if I fit in somewhere, there's a little crack somewhere that I fit in. Yes. And there's Laura Kai. Oh, look at all of these. Oh my goodness. Cheryl Johnson. Sherry, Sherry Having, you're going through that right now. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Be strong and brave, Sherry. Be strong and brave. And it seems like that strength just comes to you when you need it. Sometimes you feel like, oh, there's no way I can be strong, but you know, it'll come to you. It really will. And yes, believe in yourself. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Dai Dai. Dai Dai, are you going live this evening? I don't know why it is blurry, Azure. I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it blurry for everybody? And Laura says you're going through it too right now. Yeah, I know. I don't fit. You know, I started buying the stretchy ones, Rain Girl. Yeah, I just get the stretchy clothes. I just get the stretchy clothes and let them stretch. Yes. Okay, girls, I've been here 2 hours now, and that's usually my limit is um is 2 hours from 9 to 11 is usually my time in Eastern time here. So it's 11 o'clock here. And that's usually when I end. And sometimes I cut over and check on Dai Dai because sometimes she goes live after I shut down. So after I go get me something to drink and I go get me the little things ladies have to do, then I go check on her sometimes. Yeah. Okay, I want to thank all of you. Thank you for the tips. Um, they are most welcome, so welcome. Oh my word, they are. And thank you so much for coming by. I really didn't expect to see many come by because I know there's some wonderful crafters that are doing live videos tonight too. But I'm sure that they're still on because the ones that are on, I don't know if Stacy can live all night long. I might go check on her too. And but I love our live shows. I love the groups of people. You all are just so wonderful. Oh, there is Lori. Oh my goodness, Barbara Ferris. Okay, thank you. I'm going to shut down now, but I'm going to first read you a couple of my. I always like to read my so a few words of encouragement. So I'm going to take 3 of my cards and I'll read them like I do. This one says, I am worth loving. At least 3 times a day, I stand with my arms wide open and say, I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. I am worth loving. This one says, I have unlimited potential. Loving myself and thinking joyful, happy thoughts is the quickest way to create a wonderful life. I have unlimited potential. And the third one says, I trust the intelligence within me. Whatever is happening out there is only a mirror of my own limited thinking. I trust the intelligence within me. And so those are three really, really good ones. And I read these wisdom cards every day. I read at least three of them every day. I've got my books I go through and stuff, and I'm constantly trying to absorb more and more and more. Okay, thank you. Like I say, God bless each and every one of you. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you on the next video. God bless. Now